Friendzy, I'm your host, Shapiro. We have 4 wonderful comedians competing to be my new best friend and the funniest. We have 6 rounds of funny, and we're raising money for breast cancer awareness this month. This is October, so if you enjoy the show, we're worth at least $5. Hey, try it. There's Venmo up there. Let's get the show. Everybody's waiting. Thanks for joining us. We have, what's that? Eye Teeth, Wendolyn, Mumsy, Kansas. Welcome, everybody. Glad to see you and all your lurkers. Here we go in box number 1. We have Joe Paint Sample Olivares.
Hey, this is Joe Paint Sample Olivares. And I just can't decide. I could stay anywhere and then just look at every possible opportunity and choose.
And in box number 2, we have Jimmy Augra Mac.
I'm Jimmy Augra Mac because I can take my eyeball out. We all remember the Dark Crystal.
Yes, I gave Jimmy that because I knew he would get that reference. In box number 3, we have Arlie Cronut Schrantz.
Hey, I'm Arlie Cronut Schrantz because I'm the best of both worlds combined.
And in box number 4, we have Susan Caffeine Overdose Kleinman.
Hi, I'm Susan Caffeine Overdose Kleinman, and I'm relentlessly excited.
Excellent. Those are great suggestions. We're going to move on to Jokes, folks. Jokes, folks, everybody. Jokes, folks. This is our game of mom text. That's right. Our moms text us, and they sometimes use acronyms, but sometimes they don't know what it means. Like when my mom texts me LOL, she thinks it means look out lady when she's throwing bows walking around the mall. So our suggestion, what we need is acronyms for text acronyms. Give us the letters and maybe what it means, because I am old and I will also probably need to look it up. We'll start going around the box. Joe, Jimmy, Arlie, Susan, and we're gonna start right away with NVM, which stands for never mind. So NVM, your mom doesn't think it means never mind. What's it mean, Joe? Let us know.
Never very mature. She's always telling me that. And I say,
When my mom texts NVM, she means Ned. Very mature. She's a big fan of Three Amigos. We all love Ned Niederlander.
When my mom texts NVM, she's saying, no veal, ma'am, because the butcher has once again not stocked up on veal.
When my mom texts NVM, she's saying non-violent movies because that's what she prefers to watch.
Excellent. Those are some great mom texts. Now you could vote box 1, 2, 3, and 4 at any time. The person with the most votes at the end gets 5 points towards being my new best friend. And also leveraging the round. Okay, let's go. Next one we got from Eyeteeth, YMMV. Your mileage may vary. I text that so often. But what's your mom mean when she says it? I'll say it one more time. YMV. YMMV.
well, that would be the classic your mom may vacate because, she doesn't like it there.
When my mom texts that, she means your mouth makes veal. No, Mom, my mouth requires veal. I don't eat veal, it's cruel.
When my mom texts yo MMV, she's saying your mama maybe voted because I've been haranguing her to vote and she's not telling me if she's done it or not. So it's a maybe for now.
When my mom texts YMMV, she's saying, yes, more movie violence because she's being sarcastic. She actually hates movie violence, as I mentioned earlier.
Excellent. And we may do a couple more. I just want to point out we do have Lurker 1955 joining us. So thank you, Lurker is in the chat and also a Lurker. You learn something new every day. We got a couple of 3s, a couple of 2s, a couple of 4s, and a 1. So we have a 3-way tie so far. 2 just moved ahead. Let's move on, though. I want to hear more acronyms. We got AFK. AFK. This is a totally cool one. It says away from keyboard. AFK. Joe, whenever you're ready, what's your mom mean?
AFK, the classic, always freezing kippers. Yep, that's what my mom does. She likes to freeze kippers.
Yeah, when my mom texts that, she means aliens, Ferengis, Klingons.
Oh.
I think I may have improperly pluralized Ferengi, but she is a big Star Trek fan.
When my mom texts AFK, she's telling me to ask for ketchup because there's never enough ketchup packets in her purse. So I should always get more.
When my mom texts AFK, she means actually free knives because that's what she actually wants me to give her.
Free knives, excellent. And that concludes our round. I think by a hair. Box number 4 won that round by a hair. We got votes coming in. We got Special K, Kansas. Someone wants to know what's on the back of my bowling shirt. You could kind of see it there on the dancing, but I will show you. I have no clue. What's that say? Can you see it?
Cruising?
Cruising?
Cruising.
Susan?
Yes.
All right, this next one.
Do we get points for that? No.
Yes, Joe. You get you and Jimmy each get half a point for reading the back of my shirt. Excellent job, guys.
For literacy. For literacy skills.
We are an elimination sensation. So I'm gonna take a suggestion from an old one. This is expert challenge. That's right, expert challenge. One person will start talking. We'll have Arlie start talking on your subject by a suggestion already given. This suggestion is gonna be it's gonna be olive oil. That's your suggestion, olive oil. So however you want to take that, our experts over here are gonna explain olive oil. Arlie will start talking at any moment. Our other players could challenge. If I like the challenge, they will take the view and start talking on it. The last person at the end of our time speaking wins 5 points towards being my new best friend. So let's get it. I'm going to change it to speaker view. Arlie will start talking on olive oil. This is everything expert olive oil.
So as you may know, olive oil was invented in Greece, ancient Greece actually, in about 350 BC. You are probably aware that Greece has a lot of olive groves, and that is what made the olive oil
Challenge.
fruition.
Yes, Jimmy.
Olive oil was invented in the 1980s movie Popeye.
I'll accept it. Continue.
Popeye is the greatest movie ever made.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Was that Susan first?
Yes.
Okay, Susan.
Popeye was not, in fact, the greatest movie ever made.
There's tons of movies, so I'll agree. Continue, Susan.
So olive oil is made by pressing the olive and then the oil comes out. And if you get olive oil from the very first time the olives were pressed, that is what we call extra virgin olive oil. If you get it from the second time it was pressed, we call that virgin olive oil. If you get it from the third, fourth,
challenge?
Yes, Joe.
The second time is never virgin. Is that a little too risque?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Mom.
Continue. You made me laugh. Continue.
So we very little known about olive oil is it's incredibly fattening. With every teaspoon, it's about 120 calories. Imagine.
Challenge.
Yes, Jimmy.
Olive oil isn't fattening. She was super skinny in the best movie ever made, 1980's Popeye.
She was skinny. I can't argue with any of these. Continue, Jimmy.
Shelley Duvall is a terrific actress. She was in Stanley Kubrick's great movie, The Shining, also in 1980's Popeye. I don't remember the name of the guy who played Captain Bluto, but here was his song. I mean, you know what I mean. He's mean, you know what I say. He's mean, you know what I mean. Why am I still talking?
Because we don't want to challenge while you're singing.
Challenge.
Yeah, Susan.
You are not still talking, actually.
You did pause for a bit. Okay, Susan, continue. We got 1 minute left.
So olive oil is also made a lot throughout the Middle East, including Israel, Lebanon, and Libya. Sometimes they produce olive oil there, although not as frequently. Italy produces a lot of olive oil. And Italians also consume a great deal of olive oil. You may find it in some of your favorite Italian dishes. For example,
Jimmy.
Did you know that the great 1980s movie Popeye was filmed in Malta? Sweet.
Okay, Susan, continue. No.
so many Italian dishes include olive oil.
30 seconds.
One sautés garlic in the olive oil, or you could saute.
Arlie.
There are plenty of American dishes that also use olive oil. It's not just for Italians.
That is true. Continue.
I literally just used olive oil before coming on this show, so I
Challenge.
can Brussels sprout.
Yes, Susan.
You did not actually use olive oil right before coming on the show. You were in sound check.
Yeah, Susan, continue. We got 20 seconds.
So olive oil, we can also saute herbs in there. We can saute onions.
Yes, who challenged, Jimmy?
Everything is food. A great song from the 1980s movie Popeye. Everything is...
Everything's not food. I'm going to just cancel that right now. Susan, we got 10 seconds.
And olive oil also can just be used with Parmesan on pasta. Just those two simple toppings. Delicious. Everyone loves them. Tastes good.
Challenge.
Yes, Joe.
There's someone out there that doesn't love them.
All right, continue. 5 seconds.
And so olive oil, if I may continue, was actually part
Done!
of...
You did it, Joe! Oh, Arlie, a second too late. Joe is the winner. This is Showcase Yo Face. Showcase Yo Face. We got some suggestions. This is called Marketing Team. This showcase is called Marketing Team. That's right, our players will play a marketing team. I will be the client running the session. They came up with everything from a product to a commercial to testimonials. You will see it over here based on your suggestion. Will be a can of peaches. Thank you. A can of peaches is your suggestion for this new invention. Box number 1. What is this new invention?
It's got its own Ziploc top.
Ooh, Ziploc top. I like it. And box number 2, what's the name of this invention?
Going to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
Oh, that's a big name. I love it. Going to the country, eat me a lot of peaches. It's a name that rolls off your tongue. Short and sweet. Love it. Box number 3, what are some additional features of this invention?
It actually is smart app capable. It can open and close with the touch of a button on an app that you download onto your phone.
That's it. I want to eat peaches. I do not want to drop my phone. That is brilliant. Thank you. And box number 4, I believe you have a slogan for us.
I do. It's going to the country, eat me a lot of peaches at my house.
Whoa! Wow, the name and the slogan is just killer. It's just killer. I love it. I'm loving it. Can we bring in the actors for this next one? And can you show me the commercial that you obviously came up with and filmed earlier? Whenever you're ready, just play.
Oh, I can't open this jar of peaches and I'm so hungry.
Have you ever found yourself not being able to open a can of peaches?
Have you ever found yourself longing to be in the country, yet you were in your own house?
Did you ever hear that song by the presidents of the United States of America? Does nobody know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I have a great idea. Try this Ziploc package of going down to the country, eat me a whole bunch of peaches.
Here, ma'am, try it.
Oh my goodness, that was so easy. I can get my peaches.
Wow,
But my fingers are so messy. If there was some way to close this without touching it.
Wow. I was sold 5 seconds in, and sorry to cut you off, but you had bonus, and I was sold even more. I'm gonna have to buy 100 of them. Can we, I know you filmed some testimonials of, people who tried it out before we launched. So can you run those testimonials? I'm going to put it on speaker view so we could see.
I'm an avid hiker in the countryside, and I was having trouble finding foods that would make me choke. I can't walk and eat at the same time, but Ziploc peaches. Now I can walk wherever in the countryside and eat all the peaches I want.
Peaches used to come from a can. They were put there by a man in the factory downtown. If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. But now I eat them from a Ziploc.
And that sounds good. That is so amazing. I think we're gonna launch on Tuesday. Thank you guys. That is marketing team based on a can of peaches. You heard it here first.
We're gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Going to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
At my house.
The end.
And we even got a jingle. I did not expect it. Okay, so here we go. This is Surprise Friendzy. That's right, Surprise Friendzy. And all you know, we have some people in here. Andrea, Fluffy Wolfchild joined us. And we got Mumsy. I'm not sure if I said your name, but welcome everybody. This is Theme Song Saturday. Here's what we're going to do. Obviously, I'm not only known as a stand-up comic, game show host, and throwing star aficionado. That's right. I don't actually throw the stars, but I know a ton about them. Yes, I am just 10 belts shy of a ninja, so we'll get that soon. But I'm also an excellent singer, and I could replicate any musical theme song instrumental with just using my mouth. I will do that for our contestants today, and they will guess. First person to guess it out gets a point. There is a common theme on these songs, so I'm not going to tell you it is, but if you figure out the theme, it will help you guess. These are all TV shows, though. I will tell you that. No movies tonight. Ready? First person to guess. We're going to go. Let me bring up my mind catalog. Okay, ready?
Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny.
Joe, you got it. It is Looney Tunes. I would have accepted Bugs Bunny. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Woody Woodpecker.
Yes, Woody Woodpecker. Okay, do we get it? Okay, ready? New one. Okay, one for Joe, one for.
Family Guy.
Oh, yes. Family Guy, Joe. I
current
cannot
one.
get one over on Joe. Arlie's looking.
I thought these were all gonna be from the 60s or 50s, but okay.
Okay, yeah, maybe. What's the theme? Except for Family Guy, obviously it's not. Ready? Okay.
Violence. South Park?
Yep.
Bob's Burgers.
What's that?
I don't know. Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay, you got the theme, but Joe got it. Joe's too quick. Joe is quick on here.
I'm just guessing a cartoon show. I don't watch any of it.
That's smart. That's a good play. You figured out the theme. Okay, one last one. Okay. This one's for Arlie. Ready? I mean, you could all guess, but I'm focusing.
This is like the bride that throws the bouquet, but she wants her best friend to have it.
Yeah. How about anybody but Joe gets this and you get 5 points? Okay, ready?
Futurama.
Ready? No. Ready? Yes. Yes. You got it right away. Okay, 5 points for Arlie on that. Joe got like 3. Jimmy got 1. That is Theme Song Saturday. You guys did very well. Let's move it on to Pun Fun. You guys were putting in your comments. We need comments of objects or professions. We have a bunch of them all ready to go, but continue. We will play Pun Fun. We're playing the classic game of 185. That's right, 185 is a joke structure. Let's say you said doctor was a suggestion. I'd say 185 doctors walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve doctors, we're closed. The doctors say, come on, give us a shot. Or 185 doctors walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve doctors, we're closed. Doctors say, come on, open a few minutes, have some patience. And there you go. All the puns have to do with the suggestion. We got some wonderful suggestions. So let's go with sewing machine. 185 sewing machines walk into a bar. And if you have one, just raise your hand. Susan.
185 sewing machines walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve sewing machines here. And the sewing machines say, don't pin that on us.
Oh, Arlie.
185 sewing machines walk into a bar. That's also a nightclub. And the bartender's like, hey, we don't serve sewing machines here. And they were like, we're not looking for a drink. We're the singer tonight.
Oh, going brand name. Joe.
185 sewing machines walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve sewing machines here. And they say, we're just tired of being treated like a pincushion.
Jimmy.
185 sewing machines walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, we do not serve you guys. Hey, wait, do I know you from somewhere? Aren't you a comedian? 'Cause you have me in stitches.
Whoa. All right, let's move on there. We got tons of great suggestions. Let's go to telemarketer. I like telemarketer. 185 telemarketers walk into a bar. Susan.
185 telemarketers walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve telemarketers here. The telemarketers say, everyone always shuts us down before we even can say anything.
That is true. Box number 2, what you got for me?
185 telemarketers walk into a bar. Excuse me, that wasn't part of the bit. The bartender says, we don't serve telemarketers here. You guys always scam us.
Arlie.
185 telemarketers walk into a bar and the bartender says, "No, how did you get my number? Get out."
Joe, and then we'll move on because we got a lot of suggestions. Okay.
185 telemarketers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve telemarketers here." The telemarketers say, "Don't worry, we'll call back later."
Very nice. Okay, let's go. Meteorologist. Can someone say that for me?
Meteorologist.
There you go. Why I couldn't do that?
You should get a point.
Yeah. Susan, you get a point. Thank you. You hit that first. 185 meteorologists. As close as you could say it. Everybody gets a point for saying it better than me. Jimmy.
185 meteorologists walk into a bar, and they're really tall, and the bartender's like, "Hey, how's the weather up there?"
Susan.
185 meteorologists walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve meteorologists here." And the meteorologists say, "But there's a 25% chance you will serve us here."
Arlie.
185 meteorologists walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve meteorologists here." And the meteorologists are like, "Hey, what's with the cold front shoulder?"
Ooh. Okay, Joe, you have one? Go.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. Pass. Let's go to welder. 185 welders walk into a bar. Susan.
185 welders walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve welders here." And the welders say that again.
Joe.
185 welders walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve welders here." And the welders say, "What's the matter? You can't take the heat?"
Arlie.
185 welders walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve welders here." And the welders hold up an empty glass and they say, "Fill it."
Ooh. Jimmy.
185 welders walk into a bar and embark upon the hero's journey. You see, there was an arc there.
Got it. Joe.
185 welders walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve welders here." And they say, "That's a shame because I kind of felt like there was a little spark between us."
Oh, okay. Arlie.
185 welders walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve welders here." And the welders are like, "Aw, we're already really sad. You're going to make us solder."
That was great. Jimmy.
185 welders walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "I don't serve welders here. I'm going to bring the pain. Are you guys against pain, or are you guys pro pain?"
Susan.
185 welders walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve welders here." And they all flip their visors up and they say, "Didn't you see Flashdance? We're actually really hot women. Are you sure you don't want to serve us?"
And we're going to end on that. I have 185 welders walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve welders, we're closed." The welders say, "Come on, we're just looking for a bonding experience." And there we go.
Meteorologist.
Thank you. Arlie trying to get points after the show is over. Oh, we got to do one more thing. This is a new thing to our show, our photo finish. Here's a chance where you could get a screenshot, a photo of our show. So, since it's hard to get 5 people to smile at once while doing a regular show, we're going to do it on the count of 3. Pose any pose you want on the count of 3, and that will be our show's screenshot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. That's our photo finish. We'll have that up on Sets Entertainment. If you enjoyed the show, consider donating towards breast cancer all month. All the money goes towards to fight against breast cancer and breast cancer awareness. Thank you guys for watching. Looks like we have we have a lot of 2s. I'm just going to call it 2. Got the 5 points for the family favorite, Friendzy, my family, and yours. But now the winner for tonight and my new best friend till tomorrow, Sunday at 2, tune in again, is Joe O! Joe O! Yeah, you won by like a hair. It was very close.
A hair? That's good.
Susan, you were very close on your first guest time. We'd love to have you back. Now let's say goodbye to our players. Let's say goodbye to Jimmy Mac.
I'm Jimmy Agra Mac, and when single shines the triple sun, what was sundered and undone shall be whole. The two made one by Gelfling hand or by none.
Let's say goodbye to Arlie.
Hey everyone, this has been Arlie Cronut Schrantz. Hopefully I'm not a fad.
Let's say goodbye to Susan.
This is Susan Caffeine Overdose Kleinman, and I'm gonna go lie in my bed and stare up at the ceiling for several hours.
Let's say goodbye to my new best friend until tomorrow, Joe O. Hey Joe, how's it feel?
Pretty good. I pretty much feel like a paint sample, all wet.
And that's how my friendship goes. Thank you guys. Please follow our players. Go to About tab. You can see all their social media and stuff. Visit Sets Entertainment on Facebook for all our promos. You could like, you could share, you could get a free Twitch account, and that means you can make comments and give suggestions in there. And if you have Amazon Prime, you could connect it free. Yes, a free subscribing, which helps out the show, and it costs nothing to you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.